The original ancestors.
You are not cursed. Your bloodlines are not cursed.
What's up with you, nameless? Check this out. I'm very selective on what I want to talk about or what bullshit I want to motherfucking address. And I just want to say, you a lie. You are not the original ancestor. There are people who were before you, such as your mother, and your mother's mother, and your mother's mother's mother. Those are your ancestors. You do know the ancestry basically goes backward, and descendants goes forward. Your daughter or your son will be considered your descendant, and you know this shit. There is such thing as generational curses. There are such things as generational hexes. There are things that have been placed upon people that don't deserve it. Our past family members, they're the ones that you say that don't exist, but yet they do exist. They've done some things. You know how families have secrets and they don't want to tell their children the things that they've done because they've been hiding things. Let me just say this. There can be such generational curse, and I like the way that Tone actually used this. And here is the generational curse that I'm going to use as an example. A woman, or such as your grandmother, who decided back in the day to stay with her shitty ass husband, who was a male chauvinist. And not only was he a male chauvinist, but then he was also, a pedophile. Not only was he a pedophile, but he was a thief. Not only was he a thief, he was a liar. Not only was he a liar, he was also a rapist. If you ever check the background history of some of the people who are rapists, look at their bloodline and why did they become raped. But yet grandmother stayed with this man and basically, God doggone me, she used to get her ass whooped in the process of motherfucking staying with this motherfucking man. And of course, she had some children by this motherfucking narcissist ass motherfucker, right? And this old rapist and this, pedophile. And come to find out, not only did he have, male and female children, but yet, because he was such a pedophile, he ended up raping his son and his daughter, causing the generational curse to fall down to his son to become a rapist as well as a rape victim, as well as his daughter being a rape victim, and now she's traumatized by these things. Well, now people or the young lady or the daughter becomes basically traumatized by these things, and she begins to like sex or whatever. She wants to impose those same curses upon her daughter, thinking that it's okay. And people can, what's the word that project those things upon you in this spiritual world. I'm sure you know that. You know all about projections since you're trying to tell somebody that there are no curses, but yet there are curses. There are family generational curses that need to be broken. Meaning someone out of that family of the female needs to really step the fuck up and say, no more, I'm not having this and I'm not going to do this. I saw my mother go through this and this is something that I don't want to go through. That young lady is breaking a generational curse. And it is up to you. Because even if it doesn't happen to you, because it can happen to your child below you. And they don't necessarily have to happen in the natural, but yet they can happen in the spirit. I mean, if someone can bind up your spirit and physically, spiritually rape you without you even fucking knowing it. But you possibly do know this, which is the reason why you're nameless. So when you get up on this TikTok and you start to spread lies the way that you do, it's motherfuckers like me who had to come back and tell the motherfucking truth so people can know the motherfucking truth, because it's motherfuckers like you that don't tell the truth. And at the end of this video, don't project none of your bullshit on me, because we're going to return all of that shit back to sender, since you think that there's no such thing as hexes, but there are. There's such things as word curses. There's such things as basically somebody trying to talk down on you. Those things are all spiritual witchcraft, which you should know. So before you get to saying that there is not something, you should make sure you get all the motherfucking facts. And also, I come in the name of Queen Elohim Tanisha. You should get your motherfucking facts straight. Glory, motherfucker.